Hey fellow foodies, it's Faye from faysfood.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make my mom's Lebanese vegetable soup. This is by far my favorite soup. I even put it above chicken noodle, believe it or not. It is that good. So the first thing you want to do is prep your vegetables. You can even prep them a day ahead of time, but I definitely would recommend more than that. But what you want to do is peel the potatoes and the carrots. For the potatoes, you're going to dice them into a medium sized dice. For the carrots, you cut them in half again, and then slice them all the way up. And for the zucchini, we're using a medium gray or Lebanese style zucchini. You want to cut them the same way you would the carrots, half, and then slice all the way up. I definitely would recommend substituting the zucchini. The flavor and texture would change. So once you're done with all the vegetable slices, you want to go ahead and put them all into a large bowl of cold water and set it to the side. And then you can go ahead and focus on the chicken stock. So for the chicken stock, you're going to need a very, very large stock pot. You're going to use 10 to 11 chicken legs with the thighs attached. We have a red onion that's sliced in there, black peppercorns, dried bay leaves, cardamom, cinnamon sticks. And you're going to cover this all with cold water. And you really want to put a lot of water. It should be about 3/4 of the way to the top, really. And you want to cook this on high heat for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And halfway through, you want to make sure to skim the scum. And once the stock is done, what you can do is go ahead and strain the water from the vegetables. And this would be ready to go. You're going to need another very large stock pot. And you're just going to pour the vegetables into that stock pot. Okay, so next what you want to do is use a large strainer, and you're going to strain the stock into our large stock pot of vegetables. Okay, so now in the stock pot that we made the stock in, obviously there's going to be all those chicken pieces. Now you can just use those to make a side of chicken. I'm going to show you a recipe next week for my mom's garlic lemon chicken. That's what we use it for typically. Regardless, you're going to need to reserve about 4 of the legs and thighs because we're going to pull it like we would for chicken noodle soup to put it into the soup. Okay, so here is our stock pot full of the vegetables and the stock. And as you can see, it has absolutely no color to it. That's because we haven't added our tomato paste yet. So you're going to add 2 cans of tomato paste, and you're going to add a very, very important ingredient that you should not skip, and it's called Vegeta, which I'm not talking about a Dragon Ball Z character according to my brother. I'm talking about this seasoning mix that we use in Lebanese cooking. It's a dried mix. It's going to add some salt to it, a lot of salt to it actually, but it's going to add a lot of other flavorings to it, so you really don't want to skip this step. So you add the tomato paste and the Vegeta, and you keep this on high for about 30 minutes uncovered, and then you keep it on a low simmer for about 30 more minutes, and you really want to just cook it until it's tender. The vegetables are tender, but they're not mushy. You don't want overcooked mushy vegetables. Nobody wants that. So once you are comfortable with how the vegetables are, you want to chop up a large bunch of parsley and add that in. So the last 2 things we're going to add in with the heat off. I forgot to mention, when it's done, you turn the heat off and then you add the parsley. And we're also going to add in the chicken, the pulled chicken that I mentioned earlier. So right now you just want to give it a stir and combine everything. And then that would basically be your soup at that point. That would be finished, and you can go ahead and serve it nice and hot. Of course, don't burn your tongue off. Make sure to allow it to cool a little bit. But this soup is absolutely amazing. I promise you, if you try it, you will love it. For the full recipe, make sure to go to faysfood.com, like this video, comment below for any comments or questions, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for more great videos on the way. I do apologize for the inconsistency. school, work, everything's gotten in the way right now, but videos are coming, I promise you. Do give this a try. You will not regret it. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.
You know I mean it. You got all of me at just one time. Stay here with me, we'll be fine. And it's taking me forever